So just getting these two ready for marriage, but guess what, guys? They're ready. So, you feeling ready?
And they're in love.
Yeah, they are definitely in love. We were saying, one thing I will say that we were saying
is they kiss a ton.
Well, we didn't. Where are you going?
The temple.
Going to the temple. So, Jay, what are you making over there? What are you making over there? That sounded really improper
mini
English.
pizza.
A mini pizza?
Hey, what's on your shirt?
Casey.
Today you had to dress up like Americana, huh? And like, that's what we chose.
Americana.
Like
Americana.
red, white, and blue. You don't know what Americana is?
Americana.
That's what that's like a style, like.
Americana is a style?
Yeah, right, guys?
Or a bad Spanish accent?
Americana.
Isn't that right?
Americana.
No, I don't know if I said it right. Like, isn't that a style?
I don't think Americana is a style.
Let's see.
Oh,
Wow.
dang,
Why are you
nice.
eating a pizza for dinner? Where are
What?
Dad and I going?
On a date with Dallin and Alyssa.
We're going on a date with these
Double
two.
date.
Double date. It's our
So
last weekly date with these two before they get married. Oh, whoa. So,
Just give you whip
let's go. This one's getting hangry. We gotta go.
This week is our 1-year anniversary of meeting.
Cannot believe it.
So crazy.
Can you believe it?
Sweetie.
I can't believe it.
Okay, so where are we going to eat?
Costa Vida.
Going to Costa Vida. Oh wow.
That's where we went on our first date.
I know.
That's why we chose it.
And our last date.
We're just
Yeah.
super in tune. That's
I
right.
love Costa
And like
Rica.
every date.
That's what Greg said. Greg said, let's go to Costa. That's where Alyssa likes to go.
Like they're cool. I can see it.
Just always thinking about
Other than
this.
Texas Roadhouse, but you guys went there last
we
night.
love
Yeah.
Texas
So
True or false? Who has the best lemonade on the planet?
Oh, I got the answer.
So welcome back. We just got back from our date. We were gonna film when we were on our date, but it was very loud and there was music, so we couldn't do it. But we had some really good conversations, right? Answered lots of questions.
Totally.
Yeah.
Some deep conversations.
Deep conversations you'll never know about, but it was good. So just getting these two ready for marriage, but guess what, guys? They're ready. So you feeling ready?
And they're in love.
Yeah, they are definitely in love. We were saying, one thing I will say that we were saying,
Is they kiss a ton.
well, we didn't. Beep. If you think that they're always kissing on camera,
It's true.
imagine being around them all the time. But it's really sweet. I'm glad they love each other. What we were saying about our date was, or when we were on our date, was that we just love the way that they treat each other from the first week. Like, we know that you probably think it went quick. We thought it was going quick too, but there's one thing to be said, and that's from the moment they met, they just had this connection. And even like the first week, like Dallin said, Alyssa reads me so well, and we completely witnessed that. So it's awesome to watch. It is.
And not to note it or anything, but this week is kind of a big week, right?
What's
Oh
this week?
yeah.
What happened this week?
We met 1 year ago this week.
Yeah. So they'll have a video coming out
The
on their channel.
magical first date that the whole world watched, right?
So
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
true.
We lived it live. It was kind of cool. So
Best day
anyways.
of my life.
Yeah.
Until we get married.
Yep, it's true. So we had put on Instagram some questions that you had for them. We're gonna let them ask us some questions. Pretty much we've already talked about all this, but maybe if they have any questions, we can address those as well. But let's start with your guys' questions. So the first question is, will you be live streaming your wedding reception?
So we're not 100% sure yet. We don't know if we're gonna want to live in the moment or I don't know.
Just so much happens on your wedding day, and so we don't know if we're actually gonna, like, if we're gonna forget about it, if we're gonna want to do it, if we just want to keep it personal, or if we want you guys to be a part of that in a live event situation. So we're still thinking about it, but we got some time to figure it out. Because if we live it, all we gotta do is live it on that day.
Well, and you think about your wedding day is so tiring anyways. Can you imagine having to worry about videoing
Yeah.
the whole thing? So, okay, perfect. Do you have any questions for us? Or let me phrase it this way. Was there any advice or something you saw from our marriage that either stuck with you or that you want to like put into your marriage, implement into your marriage?
I know for me, I always want to make sure, like, I'd rather, like, if Alyssa and I are in a fight or something like that, and I think I'm right, like, who cares who's right? Like, just move on. You love each other. You're married for a reason. And so it doesn't matter who's right or who's wrong. Just agree to disagree or say sorry. Yeah, just move on. Work together.
We were talking about that tonight and just about how I think about some of our arguments and I don't remember what they were about and it's just wasted time. So that's
I do.
That's
Do you
good.
want to know?
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't. So
Do you
I
want
think guesses.
to? I was always told, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy?
Yeah, happy.
I would love to know. I would love to know because I mean, Dow's lived with us for 20-ish years. What have you learned
20.
from watching your parents, Liz, from their marriage? I'd love to hear.
What have I? Wait, what?
Yeah. So what marriage
What's something in your
advice
parents'
have you
marriage that
learned?
you want to take into your marriage?
Yeah, that you want to take into your marriage.
Let's just put her on the spot.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Oh
it.
wow, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. I just love that they love to be with each other all the time.
yeah, that's what
I
I've
feel like
noticed
that's how
too.
we are too.
Yeah.
So
I love that about
They'd
them.
love to
Yeah.
be
There's
with each
never
other all
enough
the
time
time.
with each other.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're like
It's true. They're just
They
like
never-
They're
inseparable.
best
Yeah.
friends. I
Yeah.
love it.
yeah,
Yep. So with that, someone wants to know, have you ever been in an argument?
Yeah.
yeah. Funny.
Liz and I both talked about we probably shouldn't get married yet until we got in an argument because.
So you're like, let's just hurry and fight so we can get
No,
married.
no. Well, if you don't know how the person like argues or how they like if they want to make up with you, like Alyssa's someone I always want to make up with.
Yeah, same.
So if you don't know how you guys argue together, then you probably got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm not saying you should argue, but
It's good to see how someone argues.
It's not a
and
bad thing
makes-
if you have arguments before.
Well,
you
that's
get
called life.
Yeah.
Everybody does it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just, yeah, I think there's
Normal.
strategic ways to fight or battle.
strategic.
I mean, not strategic, but there's fair ways, and if you want, are you treating your eternal companion like you should when you battle, or are you taking cheap shots and stuff like that? And
Agree.
so,
Okay, so this one came up a lot. What excites you the most about marriage?
Not having to make the hour drive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
We don't have to leave each other.
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna be with her every day of my life.
Yeah.
it's fun.
I
That's
remember
so
thinking
exciting.
that. I remember us talking about that after we got married, that like we don't have to like say goodnight.
Yeah.
Well, like Liz and I walked in. Was it last night? And we were like still hugging and holding hands and like kissing each other. And you guys were like, "Wow, you've been together all day and you still can't keep your hands off each other."
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel. Like I literally like I can't get it. I can't get enough of Liz. Like I don't know. I
Becky
just love
feels
her.
the exact same about me.
Cannot get
Like
it.
I'm with her. I'm with her all hours of the day, and I still just I can't get enough.
Aww. You want a hug? He doesn't want a hug.
I want to hug.
Thank you. Okay, next question. 3 favorite things about each other.
Oh, I
Be thinking about what you liked about me.
3 favorite things.
You only
about
have to come
each
up
other.
with one.
Liz is dedicated, and like when she sets her mind to something, she does it. I love that
She is
about her.
committed. Yeah.
I
Loyal.
love her testimony in Jesus Christ, and I love how much she loves. Like when she like literally shows her love to me in so many different ways. She's loyal in all these different ways, but she like. That was one thing about Liz is not only did I love her and I knew I loved her, but I felt her love back, and so I love that about Liz.
I feel like all my 3 were the exact same you just said.
Really,
Yeah.
great minds think alike.
It's true.
My favorite thing about Alyssa is loyal and often, but I thought we were talking about Alyssa. My favorite thing about Alyssa is she
Let's just all
has
talk about Liz.
she has
What
the
the heck?
best smile
Chip.
and laugh. Becky is
I don't want to smile
Becky
anymore.
is the best mom on planet Earth, and she's
It's it.
I'll second that.
she
Thanks,
really is,
Colton.
and
It's true. You're an
she
awesome
Thanks.
mom.
she's the best cook. She's smoking hot.
Okay.
And
okay.
kind.
Good answer, JJ.
I like this video.
No. Go ahead. What do you want to say about me?
I love your big muscles. I love that we can laugh together. I love that you're pretty chill.
Pretty chill. You're pretty chill.
I love how strong he is in the gospel. He really is into reading the scriptures. He is the most dedicated journal writer I've ever met, and he's a great dad. So, truly. Alyssa, this one's for you. Who is your favorite brother out of the Johnson boys?
All of them.
Good answer.
Wrong answer.
Good
Good one.
answer. Colin's not here yet, though. Alex is offended. Okay, so what's something that you guys like to do on date night?
What do we like to do with this?
I don't know. What do we like to do?
Alex, why are you laughing?
We definitely love to go to dinner. That's like the best thing. We like to make videos.
I feel like a lot of time though, we just like to just talk.
Yeah, that's something.
Talk.
No, like at dinner.
No, yeah, I get
We
it.
do talk a lot because when we-
Alyssa. Hi, Alyssa.
before
During that conversation last night, he was talking to us
Talking,
last night, and like every other word.
But
And Alyssa just got the giggles. It was so funny. Okay.
No, for real though, like I feel like before I left, we talked about everything, like the big talks, like the big
Yeah.
conversations,
Yeah, we always have good deep talks.
like one of our favorite things. I'd rather just sit on the couch and talk to her than turn on a movie.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
one thing that I would tell you guys though is to never stop dating. Is make sure if you have money or not money, just make sure you.
I'll get you a Smartie sticker at the gas station.
Well, and we
But you-
even
no,
I know
that's true.
when kids come, like always set a night a week where you just go, whether you walk around the block.
That's the biggest thing I think is when we were
Like,
young
we're-
and married with kids, we were like, we're poor. We can't go on dates.
We're poor. And we don't want to leave the kids. You always have to put time aside for your
Yeah,
marriage.
and we finally just decided like we need date night. We have to have I remember saying it to Greg,
Even if you budget for it, whatever, you have to.
but it doesn't have to
Continue
cost
to date.
money. It can be just going and you know what I mean, like even
Ride your
having
bikes around the
a
block.
picnic
Go
at
on a
home.
walk. Yeah.
So okay. Okay, the next question is, what was the hardest thing about doing long distance?
Everything.
Yeah, it was hard.
It's terrible.
I feel like the way we show each other we love each other is physical touch. And so that was like hard that we didn't have that. Maybe.
Yeah, totally.
But
But
you did it.
But I also think like
But we gotta learn
we
like
found ways to show love in other
Yeah.
ways, like through letters or through.
So what was
loyalty.
what was the good thing about being long distance? What did you
we learned
learn?
how to communicate pretty well.
We learned how to
So
communicate
good.
so well, and like knowing that Liz was still here when I got home, it taught me that like she was gonna wait for me, like I was worth it to her, and so.
Well,
that
I mean, we
that
had our
made me-
doubts about this, and I remember all the haters that said it'll never work out, and it did. So
I don't know that we had doubt. We had worry. Like we just didn't want Dallin's heart to be broken.
yeah, I mean that was not doubt, but concern. But we loved Liz from the start. I
Yeah.
mean, and they were like, "How's this really gonna play out?" And
I know when Dallin got home, we kind of felt like, can we have our time back with Alyssa, please? We missed
that
time.
was fun
That
times.
was.
Those
That
were
was
some fun times. They really were. I mean, we've already said that before, but being able to get to know Alyssa without Dallin around, not
Was
that we don't
awesome.
love Dallin, but it's just, you don't ever really get that.
Yeah, that's true.
Ever.
Yeah, and we were able to do that. Okay, so last question. What's your favorite meals to cook together as a couple?
Chicken.
chicken. We like literally every day this week we tried to perfect chicken. Vegetables.
Dal makes kale, like these kale chip
They're
things.
so
They're
good.
so good.
So who helped you make awesome chicken?
You.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to hear.
We
That was it.
really we didn't know how to do it very
Well,
good
what we
until
were
until she taught us.
We were just putting like a dry rub on it, and then she told us we should marinate it, which would make it like
and it was way
not
better.
so dried
I was so
out.
proud of him when I saw their meal.
It was
So
way
proud
better.
of him. So.
But then also Liz makes dang good chicken. What are they?
Enchiladas.
Chicken enchiladas. They're
Ooh,
actually
yum.
super good.
Yeah.
I love that you
They're
guys
so
cook
good.
together.
It's
Keep
so-
doing that.
it's so
Never
That's
stop
one of my
doing that.
favorite things to do too.
Yeah, we love
Like
it.
when we can just be in the kitchen, like cooking together.
Well, but in the future, then you know what? If one of you's having a long day or a hard day at work or whatever, the other gonna be like, I've got dinner tonight,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I can throw
Right?
in some Little Caesars pizza.
You guys want some eggs?
I was always scared for Dad to make me eggs because I feel like they weren't
Me
thoroughly
too.
cooked.
I'm good. I'm gonna start with it.
It's like, Dad, are these eggs supposed to taste like soup?
He has other qualities that are awesome though. This cooking is not one of them. He feels picked on.
All right, thanks for watching, you guys. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and we'll see you next time.
The sky,
Bye.
it's alright. Our wings wouldn't fly, it's alright. If we are crashing.